Today's video more about some advertisement of change in my activity. So I just claim that I mostly understand everything what I need for personal rejuvenation, and it includes the diet, it includes the supplements and the enzymes and the senolytics, etc. And I will go this way. It will, of course, will take time. It's not so easy to get visual rejuvenation, and this is a real rejuvenation. If your skin will get elastic, if your blood vessels will get elastic, and if all your body will return to the state how I was like 40 years ago, then then it is okay. Then I consider this is what I want. And till then, again, situation is such that even I have some knowledge, I cannot see how I can get any profit from this. So my YouTube video are not supported much, and I don't have many subscribers. Of course, it was not my goal to get many subscribers, because how the YouTube bloggers get the more subscribers, they get advertisement in some fashion product and some hot subjects which really don't work. But I'm interested in my personal rejuvenation. I'm 64 years old. It is time to me to get younger. Okay, so this is why I focused on real stuff and I have some ability to think and logically, and okay, let's go. I will make some, as I said, I make a book about health and rejuvenation in Russian, and my friends will promote it in Russia, maybe with also with sales of some supplements and medical medications. I don't know how it will go, but I have some connections. I try. But of course, it cannot be my main business for now, because again, I don't see that people will support it. I see it from number of visitors of my YouTube channel, and I see from all the propaganda, all the situation around, that now instead of improving health of people, all opposite is going. All opposite. Okay, it was considered that we have too many people on this planet, and we have to cut population. This is Agenda 21, or now it is Agenda 2030. So till 2030 it will be awful change of rules, and I believe that all the people will be just exterminated, this way or other way. Okay, so it is not. So I want to survive. I try to survive. And then I made the research, I got the results, and etc. So, but again, most people consider aging as an inevitable and even desirable consequence of life, not a disease that can be cured. And relatively few people know that senile degeneration can be slowed down by lifestyle and dietary choices, and even fewer people believe that the development of chronic inflammation, apathy, and disability, physical disability in older people can be prevented and real rejuvenation achieved. The real rejuvenation is like to return your body to your younger age. However, in recent years, interest in overcoming senile to stop senile degeneration of the body has increased significantly. Some countries where a number of older people will increase significantly compared to young people population now or in the future, they support research in this direction. But again, the program looks like that. It is they don't want to make all the people healthy and able to work, but instead they just wipe them out. This is what is happening now. I believe so. But nevertheless, there are many non-government and non-profit organizations that have also emerged to fund research in rejuvenation and age reversal, etc. I will have in electronic version of my book these references, and so it's possible to learn about the activity of these foundations. They are not bad funded, but problem. As a scientist, I see the problems. They just more like pretending to get the solution. They because the most bright people who give the idea where to go, what to do, these people are not supported. Instead, we have some scammers. Okay, apparently the increased interest in health improvement and overcoming senile degeneration of the body is caused by a catastrophic deterioration of the health of older people in developed countries and in reduction in life expectancy without disabilities. So people live longer, but it is more suffering, not to enjoy life, but it is more suffering in nursery houses and with Alzheimer's disease and other disabilities. It is awful. It is not life. In the UK alone, by the retirement age of 68, more than 3/4 of older people already have some form of disability. In the United States, healthcare spending has already exceeded 17% of GDP, that is almost 10,000 American dollars per capita per year, and continues to grow. And for comparison, in the same USA, only 6% of GDP was spent on education in 2014. And on average, worldwide, an average healthcare spending is about 10% of the world GDP. And then of course, in the United States in 2013, more than 36% of healthcare costs were spent on people over 65. And again, it is really big problem that expenses are growing, and it has to be some solution. So we can improve health of older people. The one solution, one way, which I go, but we can just wipe them out. And this is how it seems. So the agenda is like this. So to wipe out all these people with disabilities, and it works. It works. Okay, then again, I will express my personal opinion about the reasons for the deterioration of the people's health. Like any business in the capitalist state, also so-called free world Western countries, healthcare workers and pharmaceutical companies are interested in increasing income. That is, they are interested in keeping people sick for most of their lives. Health depends a lot on a diet. And since the 70s of the last century, carbohydrates, and in particular plant seeds, have been officially recommended as the main source of energy in the diet. And accordingly, the consumption of animal fat and protein began to decrease, and the consumption of products with flour and vegetable oils began to increase, and also in accordance with the recommendation of official nutritionists and doctors. This change was done by official medical care and then all this official nutritionists. As a result, about 36% of population in the United States is obese, and only less than 20% of the population is considered healthy. It includes young people. Young people also not healthy. And a diet high in carbohydrates and vegetable oils lead to development of many chronic diseases, in particular atherosclerosis, and it is the reason that and meanwhile the vegetable oils in combination with statin drugs, this is what doctors recommend and prescribe to treat this disease. And even from young age, they put on people on statin. This is, I don't know, I just have no words. I have no words, and I'm a scientist, I understand. I got to this, I didn't know myself. Till a few years ago I didn't know, and maybe my health was good enough, I didn't care about health. But now I'm in the subject, I understand this is almost a crime. Another problem of medical care is that doctors received their knowledge a long time ago, or rather learned some old dogmas from 20-30 years ago, and have neither time nor desire to follow the largest achievement of science in biology. In opposite to me, I go to science, I read recent publications, I am scientist, this is my job, this is how I work. And since I'm a professional scientist, part of my profession consists in rapid learning of new information, ability to think critically and logically, and in understanding that science is as corrupt as other areas of human activity. You can find some relatively honest publications, but you have to always remember why, who supported such research, who gave money. Corruption in science is based on the fact that in order to receive financial support for a research project, it is necessary to adhere to the stereotypes of thinking and propaganda. This is accepted in society. When I try in some YouTube, for example, in comments to mention the carnivore diet, people attack me. They believe that vegetarian diet is the proper way to go. They believe that we have to get rid of cows. We have to eat the protein from plants, like this. This is already dogma. And if you try to convince people to stay healthy, they will fight you, they will attack you. This is again why I am quite pessimistic about getting any financial profit from my knowledge. But anyway, I got what I wanted. I got knowledge and I know how to live a long life. Okay, then again, visitors of my channel may notice that my opinion is very different from that of most doctors for the same reason, that I have no interest in keeping myself and other people sick. I'm a physicist, I'm a scientist. I'm not getting any money from this business. And although I went through difficult part of mistakes and disappointments, my knowledge is reliable and works at least for myself. And my opinion about the world direction of the research in the field of health and rejuvenation, including rejuvenation, is that it is also as corrupt as the healthcare system. It is also corrupted. It is also to get money from people, giving them some hopes and selling some worthless products, and they are getting money. This is how it works. We are corrupted people, okay? So I don't have any money, I don't have any grant to support my research, so I'm interested to get rejuvenation for my own, and I share some my experience, not all my knowledge, but some with people. But again, I'm in such situations that I already almost achieved my goals to learn everything what I want, and there are some yet minor subjects. But as I see no profit from this activity yet, maybe you can give me some idea how I can get some good salary from this. But for now, no. I tried to help people, expats in Thailand, and some of them improved health very much. But but they simultaneously take some drugs prescribed by physicians, and they tell me, no, it is not because of you, because I take this medicine from doctors. Okay, I said, very well. Okay, very well. You have medical insurance. Go on. I don't care. But again, it is just an example that as I am a physicist, not a physician, it is quite hard to get any money from this. And if you try to help, then you will get problems. You will get problems, really. But okay. So again, my goal is to rejuvenate myself. Again, what is the corruption in this rejuvenation area? Most researchers work in areas where rapid results are expected and the development of expensive drugs and procedures can follow, can go. But what they use mice, laboratory animals and cell cultures, but they have very little with human body, very little common with human body. Therefore, most often the proposed methods on the lifestyle extension are not suitable for people. Just look at these researchers. If the researcher is young, don't trust him by definition. If it is old one, I mean, did you see ever a researcher in age 60, about 60 of my age, who is active and looking much younger than his age? I didn't see it. They propose very expensive procedures or some drugs which will take dozens, thousands American dollars a year, but they didn't use it themselves. They look for own age or even older. So, yeah. Meanwhile, the promotion of expensive, some rejuvenating supplements and procedures bring good money to these pseudo scientists. For example, in 2004, David Sinclair, you probably know him, he is a very famous guy, co-founded a company, Sirtis, to market resveratrol. In 2008, the company was sold for 720 million American dollars, and Sinclair personally received 8 million from the sale, not to mention compensation for his consulting. However, in year 2010, due to the side effects, several people died during the clinical trials. Died, and no positive results were achieved at all. However, resveratrol continues to be counted as a miraculous anti-aging drug, and you can buy it in supplement, and nobody tells you that it doesn't work. Nobody, it's business. And right now, David Sinclair and some internet bloggers are promoting another expensive remedy. That is, for example, not only this, but other also. This is so-called NMN, nicotine mononucleotide. It is a type of vitamin B3. I have a video on it, yeah. Traditional varieties of the same vitamin, nicotinic acid and nicotinamide, can work better, especially if they are combined, and they are cheap and available, easy. So I take it, of course. But again, it doesn't give you rejuvenation. It will give you some little bit more energy, but that's all. Another area of obtaining money from the population is the services of some companies that measure so-called biological or rather epigenetic age of person by measuring the level of DNA methylation in cells. My opinion is that such measurements do not provide information about real rejuvenation. Real rejuvenation must be manifested in appearance, skin and blood vessel elasticity, cognitive ability, like young people, and muscle strength. Yeah, we have to be young. Really rejuvenated means to be young for long or even forever. So unsurprisingly, some studies measure significant reductions in biological age over a very short period of time. For example, after 6 months of taking calcium salt of alpha-ketoglutarate acid, they measured rejuvenation, average 12 years, 6 months taking some salt, very expensive, more than $5 per day, and they got like rejuvenation in average 12 years, and some patients 20 years. Or some change in the diet. Actually, it was not bad change. They consumed more meat and change lifestyle. But also there are other stuff which I don't like it. But anyway, it gave average 3 years rejuvenation in a group of older men in comparison with the control group, and only after 2 months moving to diet with more meat and 3-year rejuvenation. Okay, guys, this is too much. Okay, of course it helps to get some health, but 3 months is not enough to accommodate to the carnivore diet or to the ketogenic diet. You need 8 months or sometimes a year. So, and do I need the point that the appearance didn't change at all or minor? Again, just I read publications, and just very recent publication was in August 21 about danger of consuming fructose. Now they blame fructose on obesity and cancer development because of fructose. It's one example of corruption, because again, good people who do not make money from this, they show the obesity is because of vegetable oils. Vegetable oils, the reason. Fructose is minor. Of course, it may give some problem, but again, in comparison with carbohydrates, other carbohydrates like seeds, These are minor problems. But anyway, they just try to understand this article. This is fantastic. Okay, they wrote that the fructose consumption is linked to the rising incidence in obesity and cancer. This is what they say. Fructose leads to obesity and cancer. Awful. And they base such a conclusion on experiments with mice on so-called high-fat diet. This is diet rich with vegetable oils. This is very unhealthy diet even for mice. And they demonstrated, what they demonstrated, that the fructose increased intestinal villus length. You see, yeah, you know, this structure of our guts is such that there are such like finger-like structure, and to absorb nutrients from the inside of intestine. And you can see the structure. It has lymph vessel. It has blood capillaries. Lymph vessels will take fat and fatty acids. Blood capillaries will take amino acids, etc. And it is quite very sophisticated organ of our body. But what the fructose increases the length of these finger-like structures, increasing. So the increase in the length expands the surface area of the gut. It increases nutrient absorption. So everything is good. It is good. I mean, I would say, oh, that's good. That's why yeah, okay, I go to a little bit later. And then they claim that improved nutrient absorption leads to adiposity, to obesity. They say, okay, they say, yeah, you get obese because you consume more nutrients. Is it not funny? And for a not informed reader, it would be obvious to avoid fructose and fat. And fat means to follow a diet rich in carbohydrates. Not to eat meat, not to eat eggs because they are full of fat, but eat carbohydrates, seed products. Meanwhile, obesity in humans is caused by low nutrient density of such diets. Everybody who can think logically can come to this conclusion, can understand it. So instead, if you look hunter-gatherers in Africa, they value honey in addition to meat to improve nutrient absorption. They eat honey because they understand. They eat honey. They need less meat. They are not have excess of food. They hunting for meat, but it's always limited. And if they eat honey, then absorption is improved, and they can eat less. And personally, I get satiety much quicker on the carnivore diet if I add some honey to the diet. This is what I feel. I eat honey and fish, and I cannot eat more. I eat once a day and just cannot eat more. Just have no hunger. But this is how it works. So thanks to these guys, they gave me the evidence, because the absorption of nutrients gets improved. And if you are on proper diet, on the carnivore diet, you need less fish, less eggs, less meat. So it is all better for your health. But they say, no, fructose is bad. Fructose is bad. Vegetable oils are bad. Okay, so I will finish on it, because again, I want to make a little bit shorter videos, and I'm busy to write this book in Russian, and let's see how it will go. But also I'm running from funds. If you can help me with the idea how to earn money, please mention in comments. But as I said, it is relatively complicated. Thailand is special, a special area. So it's, I mean, I love Thailand, everything okay, but just to make business in here, it is relatively complicated. But okay, let's see how my Russian friends can help me. And if you have any idea to share with me how I can make some additional money from this, my knowledge. But again, I don't think people will follow. The program is different. The program is to cut population, to put elderly people out of, I mean, they just exterminate them. And this is what is happening with this vaccinations and the COVID passports, COVID, etc., and also the lockdowns. To put elderly people inside the room, not give them an opportunity to go outside to have some vitamins and to work physical activity. It is killing them. It is killing them, and also especially restricted contacts of the elderly people. They have no purpose in life. They will just perish without, and this is seems to be purpose. So I work in the opposite direction. I try to survive myself. I try to help some good people and subscribers to my channel what to do. But again, I am so much opposite to official science that and doctors and all these physicians, that people are just sometimes attack me for I want to help them, but they attack me. So I decided, okay guys, okay, my own rejuvenation should be advertisement. If I will in 2-3 years, I will look younger, like 10 years from now, what else I need? What else I need? And this is actually what I need. I want to enjoy life, and I do it. I do it. Okay, so thank you for your time, and as always, to watch this video and subscribe, put likes, comment, and share information. Your support much appreciated. But again, as I said, I don't see any financial profit from this. I will cut this activity a little bit because already I got achieved the goal. I almost achieved the goal. I mean, I got this knowledge. Now I will apply this knowledge, and I will get better health and better productivity, and etc. Okay, ciao. Have a good day.